Hey, welcome or welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing the simple plain cake recipe. To begin with, I'm using margarine 250 grams at room temperature. At this point, I'm adding a cup of sugar. Remember, you can use more or less sugar as preferred. I'm mixing them all together to achieve whatever I want to achieve. Depending on what you want, you can either make the mixture to be so smooth or just as you want it. I'm using 4 eggs, breaking them one after the other just to achieve that smoothness, that softness of a cake that I know you'll also want to achieve. I'm going in with my electric mixer just to make sure I achieve the soft cake that I'm looking forward to. So if you really want a super soft cake, you can mix it. You can mix the eggs, the sugar, and the blueband, the first ingredients, and they are so foamy, the wet ingredients. You can mix them, you can beat them until they are foamy. Just depending on what you want. At this point, I'm going in with my milk, 1.5 cups of milk. You can use any milk. There are people who prefer using the packet milk for baking. There are people who prefer, like they tend to prefer either the fresh or the packet milk. But when it comes to baking, you're allowed to choose whatever milk you want to use, except maybe for the butter cakes. Also remember to add salt to your cake batter. It gives the cake an amazing taste, let me say so. At this point, I'm going in with my sugar, with my flour, sorry. I'm using 2.5 cups of flour for a 1 kg plain cake. I'm going in with my flour mixed with baking powder. So let's achieve that soft cake that you want to achieve. The softness of a cake really matters for your customers and also for your own satisfaction. If at all you're baking for maybe commercial purposes, consider the softness of a cake, and so your steps in baking will automatically affect these. I was adding in flour in portions just to make sure I'm not adding in excess or less of the flour that I needed to add in. And as you can see, the cake batter already looks so smooth, just as you'd want it to be if you're considering baking maybe a very soft cake. It's so smooth, as you can see. At this point, the cake batter was ready to be baked, so I am getting my pan prepared. I'm greasing it with margarine, then dusting with all-purpose flour. If at all you want a multicolored cake or maybe a marble cake or something just colored in the inside, this is the point where you can divide your batter into portions and add in whatever color you want to add in. Then when pouring into the pan, you alternate as per the colors. But as for this cake, I'm just doing it the normal way. I'm doing the simple plain cake. So maybe I'll do the multicolored or marble cake in another recipe. So stay tuned. Consider subscribing to this channel for more videos, and also your suggestions and your comments will be put into consideration. So I forgot to tell you that I was preheating my oven at 180 degrees for the past 10 minutes. So this has been 50 minutes later and the cake was ready, as you can see. It's time to take it out of the oven, and this is how it turned out. It looks so amazing, haijaungua hata kidogo. It looks so sweet.